Yes, man. Welcome back to the channel on the Run Trucking TV, man. Appreciate all my subs rocking with me, man, and new subs coming to check out the channel. Yeah, hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, man, for your boy, man. This video here, I know I just dropped something the other day about advice for new owner operators, but this video here, this is my four years now into in the box truck business. And really and truly, I just wanted to make this video and just share. It's probably touching up on the video what I just did, and also just shit that I realized along the way. Now that I've been in this shit for 4 years now, things that's critical to the business, man. So I mean, we all know the obvious, but you got to state the obvious. It is what it is. The most important thing that I could tell y'all right now, new owner operators, people in the business know already: save your money. Save your money, man. There's gonna be times, I'm not really speaking on the current state of the box truck business, or the trucking industry, I should say, but there's gonna be times where you're gonna have some good days, good weeks out there, man. You got to save that money, man. You got to save it because you got to plan for days where it's gonna be how it is now, because it's not always gonna be like that, you know. So you really want to make sure that you got money put away for those rainy days, for those slow times, for that downtime, for maybe you want to put money somewhere else. You gotta don't splurge when you have good weeks, man, because then at the end of the day, the plan is to grow your company. And if you're cool with just being a single owner operator, one truck, don't want to really rely on too many other people, then the money, the profits that you are making, you can put that into something else to make you some money. So just keep that into consideration while you're starting your box truck business and while you're running your business. And now the next thing I could tell you, and it's not in no specific order, but obviously save your money is first. Now for the next thing I would like to put out there is build relationships. Man, that's the relationships that you build, the people that you come across in this business will take you a long way, man. Whether that's shippers, receivers, brokers, dispatchers, whether it's people that own companies and they got product that can be moved, whatever it is, that should have take you a long way, man. Like I told y'all, I had construction contracts. I knew somebody that was in the construction field. He wasn't even like a top of the, but he knew the dude, put the word in, and I got on the construction site to haul the trash for him. It's shit like that. Closed mouth don't get fed. You got to speak up. People don't know what you got going on, and you can't assume that just because somebody knows that you got something going on, that they're just gonna go out there and speak up on your behalf. It don't work like that. You got to speak up for your behalf, because at the end of the day, this is your business that you're running. Keep that in consideration. Build them relationships. Build these relationships, man, because when you get out there, low board slow, or there's nothing better than getting up in the morning and don't have to get on the low board and compete and bargain and bid on work. If I can pick up the phone and call you and know that we already got this price locked in, it's good for me, it's good for you, we both winning, we both eating, we both happy, then I'm going with that. Because that's going to make my job easier as an owner operator, that I don't have to worry about that. Build those relationships up, because the more brokers you can call, the more dispatchers that you can reach out to, the more direct shippers and contract work and receivers and just people who got product that need to get moved. The more that you can get that, the easier your life will be, and the easier it will be to make money and to scale. Everybody talk about scaling the company. Well, the more guarantee work that you got coming in will be easier for you to scale. It's hard to scale work. That's why I don't understand how people do that, because it's hard. How do you scale work when you don't know what you're going to be getting for the loads? When you don't even know what loads you're going to be taking? You see what I'm saying? If you know for a fact that you got this contract, or you got this direct work, and this shit's getting moved a couple loads a week, and you already got a price solid, then you could be like, okay, bet with this here, this week, I'm gonna make 3,500 with this here just alone. guarantee, and then you can go on from there. At least you know you got 3,500 coming in a week. You know that's $1,400 a month. So I mean that's 14,000 a month. So you gotta take that into consideration. 3,500 a week. You know it should add up. So keep that into consideration. Build those relationships, man. Build those relationships, and you'll see how far that'll take you when you start out in this business, man. And now for the people, this goes along with the relationships. For my people out there who have drivers, I don't have any, but I know if I ever get to that point, my hiring process, I'm definitely gonna I'm asking a lot of questions. I feel like I'm a good person, on a good judge on character. Body language will tell you a lot. How a person just the way they carry themselves, you'll be able to tell a lot just off that alone. Granted, everybody has bad days, but if you got people working for you, make sure they make sure they got their pants pulled up on their ass. Make sure they talking to the people professional. It's all about being professional because at the end of the day, this is what we're in. We're in a professional setting. You know, have your people represent you the way you would represent your company, because people will cut you off and won't work with you based on what's coming in there to, you know. So like I didn't been in warehouses, people in there cursing at the people because the product's not ready and this and that. Now you always hear me say in and out like a robbery. This is what I who don't want to go somewhere, get loaded, and get the hell out of there. That's shit. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the dream. Everybody want to get in and get out so they can get to where they're trying to go. But at the end of the day, we truck drivers. So part of our job is waiting. I was in a warehouse, dude, and they're snapping on the people. It turned out it wasn't even his people. People told him, I forgot exactly what was said, but the dude was like, no, this ain't my company. You could call the boss type shit. I'm like, damn. For him to say it so loose like that, he must have felt maybe he knew the people or what. That's why I don't want nobody I know working for me. Because people that you know and that got a relationship with, they gonna think that their relationship come before the business. But what you don't realize is it's our business, it's my business, it's your business. The business come before you because the business is what's paying you. Don't think that you just gonna get money, you ain't gonna mess up the money, and then I'm keeping you around. Hell no, it don't work like that. So if you hiring drivers, a lot of people, you know, DM me and say things like they want to get the box truck business going, but they don't want to drive. They want to get drivers to drive for them. Make sure your hiring process is good. Make sure you ask the right questions, and make sure you know you can be a good judge on character. Because everybody gonna say the right things on the interview, but you know you ask certain questions to see what type of character they got, and then you go you know you move accordingly, man. But you definitely, that goes along with building relationships. You don't want to work hard to build relationships to send employees in there who's not representing the business right, because it's not going to end right for you, for us as the business owner. Now, I know a lot of people want to know about the Amazon relay, and me personally, starting out, Amazon is good. Obviously, right now we know the rates aren't that you know that good. But another reason why I put this in here is because it goes back to the state of the trucking industry now. I feel like a lot of people are getting into the trucking business, not knowing the business, and Amazon Relay is one thing for a fact, guarantee 100% that you can go to. Brand new authority. They don't give a damn about none of that. As long as you got your insurance requirement, as long as you meet their insurance requirements, you're pretty much solid. So Amazon Relay is good for new authorities, people new into the business. Do it for about 90 days, 120 days, until you can get out that little window to where the brokers won't bullshit you as far as getting loads go. Now, I think also that's another reason why the Amazon is the way it is, because it's oversaturated, because a lot of people realize that they can't get loads nowhere else. So Amazon is the only way to get freight, which is why I feel like a lot of people are taking the cheap freight. But you know, I can't knock them for doing what they're doing, because you know they're trying to make some money, but at the same time, you're making the market bad for you and for me and everybody else out there that's in the box truck business. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So it is what it is. But Amazon is good for new owner operators for that reason. There, you can get in with no bullshit about your authority time and all of that. You don't have to worry about that, man. But last, and it's probably other things, but this is, like I say, this is just me, my time, 4 years in it. I'm not going to nitpick because it's a whole bunch of shit you can put out. I'm talking about key points. And the last thing I would say for me is invest. Everybody's not into everybody's not, like I said earlier, everybody's not into getting 2, 3, 4, 5, getting a fleet of trucks. Everybody don't want that. Everybody's cool with doing what they're doing, making the money. It's less overhead because you don't have to worry about people calling out and missing out on money and things of that nature. But what I will tell you is, if you're under the mindset of that, you don't really want to get all the extra trucks, deal with people and all of that. The money that you get, save it up and invest, because you can turn that into something else. You can get another little side hustle. Trucking don't have to be your end all be all. Like I tell you, I'm pretty sure that everybody on here doing trucking ain't only doing trucking. I know I'm not. So when you get the money, put it other ways. Try to find other things and other ways to make you money. The trucking can just be your number one until your number two can become your number one, or maybe you got a two number ones, 1A and 1B, however it go. But let the trucking bring in the money, and then you know with your profits and what you got sitting around, invest that and flip that into something else. It's all about making the money. Let the money work for you. Ain't nothing better than money working and you doing whatever you doing and the money still working. That's the goal and that's the plan, what we're trying to get to, man. But appreciate everybody rocking with me and watching this video, man. And hopefully y'all can get some jewels from it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please, for your boy.